Image for early taunt. Frostbolt. Frostbolt is good for individual clear, especially early. But it combos really well with Pyroblast, because if you Pyroblast in Hero Power, you do 11 damage. If you Pyroblast in Frostbolt, you do 13 damage. So that now puts a bigger range of people you can kill to win the game. Blood Mage Thalnos is just a great card. The spell damage, if you use it late game, you can drop him and a spell. He also draw a card, so he's good. Bluegill Warrior, Charge Minion, Fairy Dragon we've seen. Very hard to deal with. Probably the best classes that deal with it are Rogue and Druid with their hero powers. But even then, they have to take 6 damage to kill it. Or more than that, 9 damage if it's attacking once in between, so. Novice Engineer for a little draw power. Cone of Cold is good control. Arcane Golem we've talked about, another charge minion. Fireball for removal and direct damage. Polymorph. I primarily use Polymorph to get through taunt. I also use Polymorph sometimes they drop like a Ysera or a Ragnaros. But usually it's to get through the taunt. The other variation I've done on this deck is to take Polymorph out and put in Silence minions instead, because you can just silence through the taunt. But I found that the Polymorph is just necessary to deal with bigger minions like a Ragnaros. Leroy Jenkins, good win condition. We didn't see it yet, but one combo with this deck I really like is a Leroy Jenkins plus Blizzard, because you Leroy Jenkins, he casts Whelps for your opponent, and then you Blizzard, or even Cone of Cold, and you kill the Whelps. So, the battle cry doesn't matter, pretty much, at that point. Sinjin, solid mid-game taunt. Stormwind Knight is a excellent minion, because it's a 2/5 with charge. So you kill a 2 health minion, and it stays on the field most of the time. I don't think there's a 2 health minion that can kill it. Let's see, there's a 2 health minion that has 5 attack. So I don't think there's a 5/2 in the game. Someone's going to correct me, but I don't think there's a 5/2 in the game. Blizzard, good AoE clear. Azura Drake gives spell power. It's a decent minion. There's a 5/2 with charge. Goblin. No, oh yeah, the Rocketeer is a 6/2 with charge. But the Rocketeer, and 2 Pyroblasts, of course, to finish the game. But the Rocketeer is what, a 6-drop? Yeah, so Rocketeer is a 6-drop, whereas Stormwind Knight's a 4-drop. Yeah, 5/1, yeah, Magma Rager, true. But you never see a Magma Rager, yeah, so that is the counter. So Magma Rager is the counter, but I've never seen anyone play Magma Rager. Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be a charge minion, just any minion that's a 5/2. Is what I was thinking about. I mean, even the Arcane Golem can't kill him. Alright, so let's go ahead and play a ranked game real quick with this. Thanks for the games, AW. But you can see in AW's deck, I mean, Beast deck has so much promise. And once you get a few more cards to fill that deck out, I mean, Beast decks are awesome. Again, if I was starting out as like a first beginner deck, I would probably go with a Beast deck or maybe a Paladin deck. Paladin Divine Shield is really good.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
I don't really need any of those early spells. Hopefully we draw Fairy Dragon or Bluegill Warrior or something. That's not bad. Blizzard is one of the few 5-drops that I'll keep in my initial hand. I won't ever discard Blizzard. It's such an important card to this deck. I can't tell you how many times I've sat here and gone, if I just had a Blizzard, I could win this game. And so. Priests, well, priests are really strong right now. There's no doubt about that. So I'm just going to hero power into the hero here. I could Fairy Dragon. Never mind. Now, hopefully... Well, he's not going to have any way to deal with this unless he uses an AoE spell or... Yeah. Oh, Sword of Justice. That can be tough. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, we got 3 points of damage in. Plus, we used up a charge of his Sword of Justice, so that's good. So we have a couple options here. We could Stormwind Knight, or we could coin in the Sinjin. I mean, coining the Stormwind Knight or coining the Sinjin. I'm gonna coin in the Stormwind Knight. Again, with this deck, you really want to get damage in as early and often as you can. And we have Blizzard in our back pocket.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Now his Sword of Justice is gonna keep beefing up his mobs. That's gonna get annoying for sure. Let's see, if I mirror image... Just gonna mirror image here, and I'm just gonna keep putting damage into him.
Honor.
The main reason I did that is because I know I have Blizzard in my back pocket still. So I'm just trying to stall him out. I'm gonna keep throwing taunt at him until he gets through it, and then I'll Blizzard. Or if he plays a bunch of strong minions, then I'll Blizzard. I really hate... Priests are the one class that I struggle with in this deck. I think my win rate against Priests is probably near 50-50. My win rate against all other classes is probably 70-75%. Interesting. Now, the tough part about equality is I don't know that equality was a good play there. Because now I can hero power away his Gnomish Inventor. Although I really don't have to. Because again, I'll get Sinjin out. And again, I know that I have Blizzard in my back pocket to clear his minions. Yeah, I don't think equality was a good play there at all. He's probably got Blessing of Kings. Oh, Divine Shield. Wow, so he's really beefing that guy up now. Alright, so we could polymorph here and do 1 point of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
For honor.
And the main reason I did that was because that guy at 6 health was beyond my Blizzard. I could have fireballed him too, honestly. That wouldn't have been a bad play. That actually would have been the better play. I should have fireballed him. Because then I wouldn't have had to... I'd have my polymorph still for like a Stormwind champion. But... can always fireball the Stormwind champion now too. And we'll go ahead and get the Bluegill Warrior down and keep putting damage in. So again, keeping in mind the magic number here is 11. Or actually even now, I could kill him in 2 turns if I Fireball and Pyroblast. That's probably what I'll do. Because the odds of him doing 25 points of damage in 2 turns is pretty low. But we'll see. I say that and he could, you know, with Paladin buffs, you never know.
You must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'll probably go ahead and,
Reporting for duty.
yeah, I'll Blizzard and Fireball this turn. And then Pyroblast will be GG, unless he heals. I can't do that, can I? I don't have enough mana for both. So 5, 8, 9, 16. He's got to do 6. I don't think he can do that much damage in 2 turns. But you know what? it's not worth the risk. This is another example. I think I've said before, a lot of times in Hearthstone, you can make a play that will give you a maybe a 50% chance of winning, or you can make a play that gives you a 60-70% chance of winning. That was the better play because it cleared, we were able to put the damage in, and now Pyroblast kills him next turn. Instead of fireballing and hoping that we survive the turn. So unless he heals, that's game. Oh, he's gonna heal, so it's not game yet. Well, he'll have 11 health. It's still game. Never mind. I forgot. I was thinking, yeah, it's still game. Doesn't matter. GG. That's why I like this deck, because it's got a bunch of different win conditions at the end. I mean, you have Fireball, Pyroblast, Leroy Jenkins, Arcane Golem. So what do you guys think of this deck? I mean, obviously it's undefeated, so it's going to look great. But what do you think of the idea behind it? The concept. Are you guys alive out there? Am I talking to an empty room? It's overpowered. I may, like I said, I can't remember if it's the same paladin we just fought. I may take out those bluegill warriors. Maybe I'll take out one bluegill warrior and trade it for a an Argent commander. I haven't decided yet. You're still tasting the Pyroblast? Sorry, AW. So, little slow start here. We don't have Fairy Dragon or Bluegill Warrior, but we do have Novice Engineer, which I will coin in the Novice Engineer, especially against a Paladin.
Job's done.
Because if he drops his token, then we can still get a point of damage in, and he can't kill us yet. Which most Paladins on turn 2, a lot of times will hero power. Acidic Swamp Ooze. So he's got a little bit of an advantage here. There's Fairy Dragon, but he's just gonna trade. That's okay. I'm gonna drop Fairy Dragon, and if he trades with it, I'm okay with that.
Oh, if you're sure.
Because I'll save my Frostbolt, and we have 2 Stormwind Knights in our back pocket. Now the other option is I could have attacked with my Novice Engineer and hero powered, and then played Fairy Dragon this turn. That would have been perfectly fine as well. Now, if he doesn't trade and plays a minion instead, we'll have Cone of Cold. He's not. He's gonna Divine Shield. Okay, it's a good play.
Reporting for duty.
All right, this turn I'm gonna go ahead and make that trade. I should have done that probably last turn. That's all right.
Job's done.
Yeah, Pyroblast is an epic card, so you don't get that one for free.
Reporting for duty.
So again, this is where Stormwind Knight is so good, because it's going to come out on turn 4, and I get to kill his Knife Juggler,
For honor.
and I stay on the board as a 2/2. And he can 2-for-1 trade, but that's all he can do to clear the board. And because it's a single minion, like, using Consecration or something doesn't make sense either. So I'll probably go ahead and play another Stormwind Knight here. Especially now that we have Blizzard.
For the king.
And in fact, I'm not even gonna hit, I'm gonna hit him. Because Blizzard will kill his tokens off, unless he buffs them. That's the risk you take here. Weapons can give me a lot of trouble, but they can.
For the crusade!
But they're also taking damage at that time, and with this deck, that's good. You take damage, you get within my kill range, and that's game. gives me trouble is rush decks and any form of heal. I don't even need Blizzard here. I can just hero power and Cone of Cold. But rush decks that hit me hard early, big minion decks because I only have 2 polymorphs really, and heals. Heals give me trouble because if you can keep staying out of my kill range, then I have a hard time. Alright, so again, you're going to take some damage here. Well, no, we have Mirror Image, never mind. We have a Frostbolt as well. Let's see, what do we want to do here? So I could play Mirror Image. I'm not going to because he could use Consecration and kill them. Nice tips for the next duel.
I hope you
All of a sudden I'm going to see a Healing Hunter weapon deck come out of AW. Wow, another True Silver champion. But again, I mean, it's a little different with True Silver champion because he's healing. But yes, he's clearing my minions, but he's taking a little bit of damage too.
Reporting for duty.
Now the other option here with Leroy Jenkins is to play Leroy Jenkins and a Mirror Image. That works pretty well as well. I could Blizzard. That's a bit overkill. I think I'm just going to play Novice Engineer and see what I get. That works. Blood Mage Thalanos.
We hunger for vengeance.
Now the question is, do I want a Mirror Image? Or do I just want a Hero Power? Or do I want a Fireball? You know what? I'm going to Fireball into the face.
Job's done.
Because he's probably going to attack with either his hero or his token to take out Blood Mage. Hopefully he'll play like 2 small minions, and then we can Blizzard and Leroy Jenkins. So you'll get to see the Leroy Jenkins Blizzard combo come out, which is nice. As I say, it'd be really well, let's see. Come on, play more minions. Let's say the one thing that can screw this plan up is taunt. So that's going to cause a problem. Well, just will delay it 1 turn. And this time I'm going to go ahead and get a Mirror Image down. And again, keep putting damage into him. Now the thing about this deck that's interesting is most of the time when you've heard me talk, I advocate clearing the board and maintaining control because that's really the best way to win games. And with this deck, you kind of have to accept that there's gonna be stuff on the board, and you really have to rely on your AoE to clear it. Now again, hopefully he plays. Well, either way, we're probably gonna Leroy Jenkins and Blizzard if he doesn't have a get taunt down. Oh, that secret could cause problems. I want to see what that secret is, so let's find out. It's probably Noble Sacrifice, yeah. In which case, it would have killed Leroy Jenkins. So I could Blizzard here. I'm just going to Mirror Image again. And do another point of damage to him. But you see now, he's at 15. I still have 2 Pyroblasts in my deck. As well as, I think, 1 Frostbolt. So next turn will be Leroy and Blizzard. And then hopefully we'll draw a Pyroblast or something.
Reporting for duty.
Ah, another, dang, if that's another, no, that's probably another Noble Sacrifice. And we draw another Bluegill Warrior. Alright. He's gonna get really tired of this. I'm sure it's another Noble yeah. So we're basically just repeating the same turn over again. I don't really need at this point to do more damage to him at 15 health. Probably. So I'm gonna kill a token here. just to protect myself a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he could pull out some crazy combo at this point, which could kill me, honestly. That's a risk I'm taking.
Not on my watch.
He does have a weapon with heal.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Alright, so now we'll get the combo out. So here's what we do. We do Leroy Jenkins into Blizzard. Which, one thing to notice about Blizzard, even though the Divine Shield blocked the damage, it didn't block the freeze. Yeah, if he had Leroy or he could wombo combo. This deck definitely lives on the edge at times, but now we're in pretty good shape. I mean, what's he gonna do? He'll probably Hammer Wrath, yeah. But now we have 2 Pyroblasts and we only have 11 cards left in our deck. If he plays a bunch of minions, we'll Blizzard again. And we still have Sinjin to put down for defense.
For the crusade!
So we're not in terrible shape. Could still lose. Very possible. No doubt. Another Divine Shield. Jeez. Oh, there's Pyroblast, so GG. So really, what saved him in that game for a while was those secrets. Secrets and Divine Shield. But, you know, he could have won that game, possibly. This deck definitely lives on the edge a bit. But you see, it's undefeated. I mean, I think it's a pretty solid deck.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
Alright, so Warlock. This
You asked
could be
for it.
tough. If this is a Warlock that plays a big minion deck, which seems to be what the Masters level Warlocks play, this could be trouble. Because basically, so what he'll do, he'll keep burning he'll keep drawing cards, and he'll get to about 15, 16 health, and then he'll drop Molten Giant, Sea Giant, not Sea Giant, what's the other one? Molten Giant, Mountain Giant. He'll Faceless Manipulator, and then, yeah. So I'm actually going to coin into the Bluegill Warrior here. We'll see if he has an answer for it. Like I said, Bluegill Warrior is new to this deck. I'm not sure coin to him or coin to Novice Engineer is better. Probably, you know, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. So, if he draws cards like the first 3 turns, then we're probably playing a big minion deck. And as I said before, this deck has a hard time with that because I only have 2 polymorphs to deal with it.
Job's done.
I can only Blizzard and Cone of Cold, but so long before they kill me. I've played a Murloc deck, and this is a Murloc deck. As I say, the other one that I've seen is a Murloc deck for Warlocks. This can be tough. No doubt about it. You know, the funny thing is, you know, he's gonna get buffed off my Murloc. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill him with it.
If you're sure.
Job's done.
I'm gonna say Murloc Warlock 10 times fast. Yeah.
I'll put it on your tab.
Well, Ancient Brewmaster. That's a little bit desperation just to get something down, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Sinjin here.
Tadingo!
He'll be able to kill Sinjin,
If you're sure.
but I can kill him with my hero power next turn. I can also Blizzard, which will kill the Brewmaster plus anything else he drops. Huh, Summoning Portal. This is an interesting deck. It's not really a Murloc deck. I don't know. This deck's kind of interesting. Not really sure. I've never seen this deck before. So I could... Don't really have a perfect option here. I could Stormwind Knight and 2 for 1 his Flesh Eating Ghoul, but I'm gonna take 5 points of damage. I think the better play here is just a Blizzard. And go ahead and kill his Ghoul off. Not my favorite play, but
Well played.
one thing you'll notice, the more you play ranked, and there's certain decks you'll see it over and over again. And I just haven't seen this deck before. Nah, everybody's just being quiet. So definitely playing a little more defense than I like right now.
Job done. Well played.
But, you know, we have good removal. We have 2 more Stormwind Knights. We have Cone of Cold. He's at 20 health.
Join or
So-
die, or both.
It's interesting. It's like a little bit of a Murloc deck, but not a full-on Murloc deck. Wow, he really wants to feed his Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Well,
I wonder.
if I had another Blizzard, that would change what I do. This Flesh-Eating Ghoul and Cult Master is giving me fits. Yeah, Blizzard would be awesome right now. If I Stormwind Knight into his Cult Master,
What to do?
he's only going to be able to feed its Flesh-Eating Ghoul once. So 3, 5, 7, it would still be 8 points of damage. Yeah, I was thinking about coning the Summoning Portal. You know what? That is what I'm going to do. And I kind of don't want to cast a minion.
One's out on me.
I'm just going to Hero Power off one of his minions. Yeah, it's going to feed him a little bit, but...
Thank you.
that might not have been the best play. We'll see. I really could use my second Blizzard. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have killed the Cult Master. No, you're absolutely right. I wasn't even looking over there. That was definitely a mistake.
So many possibilities.
That was a mistake for sure. Yeah, I tell you what, if we don't get wow, he used a Siphon Soul on his Warlock. On his Murloc.
I am not a morning person.
Yeah, I can hear it this time, but... Alright, so let's think about this. 4, 8, 10, 11, 12. He's got 13 points of damage. I can put out... 10... I can put out 21 points of damage.
I wonder.
Alright.
For the king!
I feel like I've got to kill... Yeah, I thought about playing Leroy. He has no room for the whelps, but...
For honor.
The only bad thing about this is he's going to be drawing cards. But... that's okay.
Well played.
I should have hero powered off that Cult Master. That could end up costing me the game. Well,
Behold the might
oh,
of
Stormwind.
Stormwind.
That's gonna be rough. I can kill him in 2 turns. The question is, can I survive 2 turns? And I think the answer is no right now. Yeah, that Cult Master may have cost me the game. I don't know that it definitely would have changed anything, but it certainly has not helped. Although if I draw Blizzard... Alright, well, let's draw a card and see what we get. Oh, one card away from Blizzard. 1 mana away from Blizzard. Ah! Alright, so, let's kill the Cult Master. And I think the best we can do is Leroy Jenkins. Take out his Stormwind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 points of damage on the board. So, if he doesn't kill me this turn, if he probably has power overwhelming though, would be my guess. If I did Leroy first... Oh yeah, I could have done Leroy first. Never mind, he would have had 1 less whelp. I was thinking that I didn't want the Cult Master, but yeah, I could have done that. Wow, look at all the trading he's doing. Interesting. He's really scared of that Azure Drake. I don't know if that was the best play for him. But he obviously didn't have power overwhelming to finish the game. And he must not have had Shadow Bolt to kill that Drake. Oh, he was making room for old Murkai. That's what he was trying to do. That's game. Oh no. He doesn't have anything with charge. Oh, he does have charge. Why is the... Oh, the Murloc Raider was out before. Alright, GG. Yeah, not killing the Cult Master there was my downfall. But again, talking about the meta game, the meta decks that I have a hard time with this deck are swarm decks like that, really aggressive, lots of minion decks, and big minion decks. It's kind of the 2 extremes. The ones that play nothing but big minions, and the ones that play, and they heal. So heal, big minion, and swarm. Big minion's not too bad as long as they're not taunting big minions, like Ironbark Protectors.
Watch your...
Because I can use Cone of Cold and Blizzard to keep them off me, so. Now I have to say Warlock Murloc 10 times fast. Warlock Murloc, Warlock Murloc, Warlock Murloc. Ugh, I can't do it. Warlock Murloc, 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 Warlock Murloc.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
That's a little close game though, and that's I think the sign of a good deck is even the games you lose, you're still in it. I mean, if that had gone a little different, he may have top deck Murkai. I don't know. You know, it's very possible that that's what happened. But not killing the Cult Master and giving him all that card draw was definitely a mistake. If he drops a 1 health minion, we'll probably mirror image. Well, he's not gonna drop a minion at all, so. Behold the power of Arcane Golem. If he doesn't have backstab, then we'll be in good shape. If he has backstab, he's gonna kill him right away. But otherwise, he doesn't have really anything to effectively deal with him unless he has charge. Because Shiv is 1 damage, Fan of Knives is 1 damage. He could eviscerate him for 2. I'll take that trade. Oh, he could Blood Mage and Fan of Knives or something. Blood Mage Shiv. Okay. That's still a 2 for 1 though, or at least a 1.5 for 1, I would say. And now we bring our next charge minion out.
For the king! For honor!
The Arcane Golem, the reason that the Arcane Golem early doesn't concern me as much is... So what does that let him do?
I hope you
Now,
like my
Rogue's a little
invention.
different because they're very spell heavy a lot of times. But giving him a mana crystal lets him play more minions. Well, letting him play more minions just feeds into my Cone of Cold and Blizzard.
I
It
hope
feeds
you
into
like
my control.
invention.
It makes him overextend. So it actually, in a weird kind of way, helps me. Does that make sense? Well, he traded a Shiv to kill it, but he took 4 points of damage. And it maintained tempo. It maintained board control at the time. He must be playing Van Cleef.
The Brotherhood
Yeah,
shall
that's the only reason to do what he just did. Wow, so this is a what they call a Miracle Rogue deck. Yeah, so he's playing a Miracle Rogue deck. Which you just saw what that deck relies on. Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with Van Cleef. Best thing to deal with Van Cleef is to get a bunch of taunt down.
Tadingo! Yes.
So, Miracle Rogue deck, the reason it's called Miracle Rogue is because you have to get the exact perfect combination for it to work. But you know, you get a 14-14 Van Cleef on the board. Now, if I pull a Polymorph, he's going to be hurting. Because he's put so much into that one minion. But you see, this is the Miracle Rogue deck. But I'm not in terrible shape. Because I still have 2 Cone of Colds in my hand. So I can keep him off me for a little bit. And a Frostbolt now. So we'll go ahead and drop... We'll Cone of Cold to keep him off of us.
Job's done.
Well... You say it's a misplay, but if I didn't have the taunt at that point, he would have hit me for 14 damage, and I would have had no response. But that's the thing about the Miracle Rogue deck, is you're investing everything in that combo. I haven't seen a Miracle Rogue deck in a while. Jeez, he is just trying to feed everything. Well, Conceal is gonna suck. That's game. Pretty much. I mean, he's gonna get 18 points of damage, and this is when I need Blizzard. So he's gonna win this game, but that's how the Miracle Rogue deck works.
Tadingo! Yes.
Because I don't have a minion I can target.
Job's done.
He might not win, but he's going to put in 18 points of damage.
I can taste the mana.
The thing about Miracle Rogue decks is you can tell by their name. They work, but not always. I think a Miracle Rogue deck in a tournament, you know, like let's say there's 5 Miracle Rogue decks in a tournament. One of them might make top 8, but 5 of them are not. It's just not a consistent enough deck. But it's a... Miracle Rogue is probably the oldest meta out there. I don't know why he just doesn't kill me. He could just go ahead and kill me, right? Why is he just... This is annoying me.
I got the best deal.
Or maybe he can't kill me. Actually, he can't kill me completely yet.
I can taste
He's gonna get
the
screwed if I
mana.
draw a Polymorph this turn, though. Or a Blizzard.
too soon.
I really need a blizzard. Well, there's the polymorph, but it's too late. Unfortunately. So, you know, Miracle Rogue deck. He got lucky.
I got the best
Alright.
deal
I hate this when people keep playing cards after they can kill you. It's just trolling. That's annoying. But I tell you, that combo, Miracle Rogue, used to be a lot stronger before they nerfed Van Cleef. Because now, in order to pull that combo, you have to pull Van Cleef. But, you know, he pulled Van Cleef in the first, what, 6 turns? So, I don't mind losing to that kind of deck. I wouldn't call it a cheese deck, but, I mean, it kind of is. If you check out Jado, who's a guy on YouTube, he puts out videos of all the mana grind tournaments, and if you look at their top 8, you'll almost always see like 1 Miracle Rogue, but you never see 2, and a lot of times you don't even see 1. So, just to say that I just don't think it's that viable of a consistent meta. That being said, it is fun to play. You saw the crap that he was doing there. I mean, it's fun to play. Let's see. I could hero power. I'm actually gonna draw a card.
Like my invention.
Job's done.
I could have hero powered his minion, but I have Stormwind Knight on turn 4, which will kill his minion for free. So I might do that. I don't know. Maybe I should hero powered there. I can hero power here and kill his wolf. Which is probably what I'll do instead of Arcane Golem. Wow, Unleash the Hounds this early. That's kind of crazy. That's really crazy. Tempted to Cone of Cold. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, if you're sure.
I don't really like using Cone of Cold on 2 minions, but not terrible. So slow us down a little bit here. Welcome back, Griffin. Sorry you keep getting disconnected from chat. So we have a polymorph. I think I'd rather just go ahead and get my Stormwind Knight out.
For the king! For honor!
Oh, if you're sure.
Job's done.
So we have Blizzard, which is not bad, but this is definitely looking iffy, I would say. Now we're gonna go ahead and polymorph that guy. I wouldn't normally worry about killing the sheep. The only reason I am is because he's obviously playing a beast deck, and a sheep is a beast. So And then one time I was playing a hunter and he had a bunch of like beasts